Damn, I look rough. I look like I stayed in a hospital for multiple days. Damn, I need to go home. I can't move this metal thing. Dude, am I sick? What's going on? I think I should, like, put on a shirt. Oh my god. Oh, this week is fucking miserable. Man, I feel like crap. Like, what? Like, I don't know what I did wrong. Like, what did I do wrong? I went to Houston, went to the freaking hospital, took this damn surgery, or procedure, and now I'm sick. What the?
So you can like navigate or I'll like a lot.
Okay, bro. Times now. Is you just keep feeding them back into each other.
Hey, that's wrong. Hey, it's so wrong.
Let me record this.
Hyperbole, but a lot of it was absolutely true at the time, in some few years. So to keep growing at the demanded pace,
Wow. Oh. I don't even know what this is. What am I doing? Okay. Good. Man.
You know, I started laughing on my way out.
After the vlog, you know, because I'd be doing that. You, cosplaying student. So, until then, I'm free. Pretty high up. My room is like right. Look how tall I am. Oh my god. Dude, what is going on? Oh, my package again. Oh! Oh! Dude. There's like something wrong with me.
She's out the door.
Very pretty. Man. I try to configure it so it takes like the JWT token thing, but I You wanna try it?
Yeah, so now tell me.
Okay, but she was just she.
I forgot I do YouTube.
You always forget.
Yeah, but she's.
I never do it when I'm with other people.
Okay.
Cause this is like my solo thing.
No, I get it. And it's
Are
like
you guys leaving or not? You want it for your apartment or something?
like this beat.
Use the restroom.
He's never been here.
Hi. I'm not climbing. I'm.
Come on. Right hand, right hand. Nice. Yeah, she was like.
Okay, I'm going.
Wait, you put two? What are you leaving?
No. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, because isn't it? Wait, actually, like, it's so late. I think that.
Why did I dry my hair this way?